What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our KCD2 playthrough. Last episode, we finally attended the wedding at Samin. It was a rather entertaining event. There was a lot of things that ended up happening, and towards the end of the night, we were actually reunited with our good friend, Hans. He was at the wedding himself. Booze, liquor, things started to flow, and unfortunately, the event ended the same way that we last saw Hans, which was a fist fight with some of the attendants in the wedding. So seems trouble just keeps following around Henry and Hans. We ended up spending the night here in the jail cells of Castle TROSKY, which, by the way, looks really freaking cool. But it would seem things for Hans are turning a little bit more dire than they are for Henry. He is actually scheduled to be executed in the coming days, so we are doing our best. We're going to do these tasks to at least get on a little bit of good grounds with the people here and see if we can't save him. We're also looking for Thomas, the captain. Guess we can have a quick peek. Oh, somebody's here. We speak with you, Father.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer. Till we meet
Alright,
again.
so Captain Thomas was one of the first people we saw at the very beginning of the game when we arrived in this part of the province. He rode out of Castle Trosky and intercepted us. He unfortunately got a big beating by the bandits as well, and he's not doing too good by the sounds of it.
Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
Wenceslas was worthless as a king, true.
All right, we'll continue with our chores. We still have two more to lug up here.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Oh,
Not enough pretty girls.
Wojtek.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
Oh, Wojtek. We've gotten into a number of troubles with him lately.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
Just come help us.
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
I mean, you're the reason we're in here.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
I'm sure you will. So yeah, in case you missed last episode, we had a bit of a disagreement over courting a woman. Let's just say that. And Wojtek thoroughly disagreed with me, but we have a small glimpse out into freedom. We'll hopefully eventually find our way out. It's cool to see that all the people at the wedding that also were a part of that fight are here and not just myself and Hans. Last time we were responsible for lugging around sacks of anything. That started with a bar fight as well. So it seems Henry has a knack for not only carrying heavy sacks full of items, but also getting into brawls with people. So
I saw him, but I didn't speak with him.
Did he seem off to you?
All them bookworms seem off to me.
I think the scribe is here somewhere as well, because I saw that on the quest log. He was part of the bar fight as well. I don't think we can go in there yet. Kind of hesitant to try and do anything that'll get us into even more trouble. Just trying to stay on the beaten path. No need risking it, especially if Hans's life is on the rails. Mind you, he is an idiot, and he did get us into trouble the first time we got in Troskowitz. But at the same time, he did apologize. It sounded pretty sincere. And surely we don't want him just getting killed for really no reason. All right, last one.
Good day. Greetings to you too.
It's funny, this castle seems a lot bigger once you're inside of it. I was doing some research. I looked up some of these locations and what they look like today in real life. And there's not a lot of Castle Trosky remaining, but it does have the same rock structure with a couple of the tall towers still remaining. It's really cool. I'm a huge history buff. I went to school for history. I actually studied some of this stuff in a couple classes. All right, I'm hoping if we deliver this last one, we'll be able to pass this guard. We can go look for a couple people that we certainly know are within these walls. All right, drop this here.
That's that.
Find work around the gallows. So the blacksmith should be right here.
Hey, vagabond. If you're done...
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Which is?
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
Wow, you really get a feel for the folk that live inside the castle walls compared to the people that live outside the castle walls. It's quite a bit different. All right, where do we need? Here's the tickle trunk. Horseshoes. So go ahead. Seems we already know that specific one. I thought maybe it'd be a different horseshoe, but that's okay. It's going to be the best horseshoes this guy has ever seen, and he's going to be like, holy. Oh, I've already messed it up. I pressed R instead of Q. It's not even hot. Nobody look. Nobody saw that. All right, let's press the right button this time. Let's flip it.
That damn wretch.
I'm halfway there.
Halfway there. You're slacking, Henry.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Oh God, I forgot.
Fool of a black
They said they were gonna kill him once it was 12 bells struck.
It needs heat. It's cold.
Wow, I suck today at forging. Last few times I've done horseshoes, I've gotten it on the first try. There's some pressure. There's some pressure. Our buddy's about to be hung at the gallows. Gotta make sure the horseshoes are accurate so we don't get into some trouble.
That damn wretch.
All right. I actually forgot. I don't know if this game actually has full-on time limits. I hope it doesn't. Like, I hope, based on my stupidness, I don't get Hans killed, then it's a timed event. Although it would be kind of cool if you could drastically affect the outcourse, like the overall course of the game. I feel like those aren't that great, but that's okay. We got horseshoes.
When you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock.
I mean, I can.
And
I don't know if
decent
it's
folk don't know how to do that.
I don't know if it's a
I know how to do
A
it.
hard
but
lock or
first,
not.
I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
another while. All right, we need to find some lockpicks. I don't want to delay too much. Oh, it's Yerrick. Sorry
I
for...
apologize.
No, I apologize. We were idiots before. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith.
If you're after some left.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
Can't wait. Fanka the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that
The
harpy
harpy.
want?
Oh my gosh.
Not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Sure.
You're as trusting as you are handsome. All right, let's keep moving. So we need to take the horseshoes upstairs somewhere. And there should be... Beautiful. Steal some money. We got a lockpick. Okay, what am I opening for you?
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
I love the folk here are just like, I don't care what they said, you're doing it. The blacksmith was like, yeah, well now I'm telling you to do this. Dude, the detail in this game is really, really impressive. Like just all the historical accuracy. I think most people will find this game extremely beautiful to look at. I think if you studied anything to do with this era of history, you're like so impressed. It is very cool to see this all reimagined. And they did a great job. They did a great job. Is that the Chamberlain? That is the Chamberlain.
Christ, pardon me.
Why'd the music started? I'm not doing anything. I'm not going where I'm not wanted.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
I don't want to take anything.
Kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Okay, so we have a couple quests. We have find the book for the miller. This was the other side of the wedding crashers quest. But the bird has flown from the coop. Now the whole thing is up to me again. The miller mentioned the TROSKY scribe. So the scribe is at the far end of town. We have to go and take the horseshoe to Cabot, who is down... I think I know where that is. So let's hurry. I don't want to waste any more time than we need to. I'm not in any sort of position to be lurking about or stealing things. We got caught, we're in just as much trouble, and Hans is dead. So I think this gentleman down here is who we need to take it to. He's the guy that looks after the horses, so... The groom.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
I might be able to find something.
Let's go, here we go.
But I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus.
Oh, I know
That
him.
priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
Okay, so... Oh,
the second
no.
toll for Hans.
We gotta hurry. We have to speed this up. It's not going the best. I don't feel overly confident at the moment.
But Dorcas are dying in the town.
Oh, shoot. It's upstairs. I wonder where Mutt is in all this. Hopefully he's chilling back in town somewhere. It's kind of funny. The only performance hit that I've really found in this game so far is actually here in Trosky, and it's not really a performance hit. It's when you enter a new area. Like if I walked in there, I'm seeing like a quick stutter. I don't know why. It seems like you would expect that a little bit in the open world, but I think we might have to follow him inside and do a little knockout.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend.
Okay. We're gonna have to find some money here somewhere. This is definitely an interesting mission because I feel like I am running out of time very quickly, and I don't know what the right way is. No? All right, we need to go find some people. All right. So the book for the miller is there. We can go check with the scribe. We can also go way down here and try and find out some more work by the gallows. I think that's probably the smart play because if there is work, it might actually pay. Doesn't sound like it's much, but it might give us some things that we can trade in for even the smallest amount of coin. See that little stutter? Every single time I walk through a door here. Kind of weird.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
Show me your...
Do I have anything I can sell to him? Just some shoes. How much do I have? 3? I don't really want to get rid of this stuff I'm wearing if I don't have to. All right, we keep going. We keep going. There's got to be some stuff down here. Is this my horse?
Fucking thing. The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, but I'd be glad to learn.
That ain't worth a damn to me if I have to teach you. Good tools is more what I need. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
That we can do. So first things first, we got to find the axe. Whoa, 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 chill. Is this not the shed? Okay, if it's not the shed, I'm sorry. God dang it, of course it's not the shed.
What are you pouting around the door?
Where the heck is the shed? Oh, this? Okay, there's a sharpening wheel right here. Perfect. Oh, don't want to dull it.
That should do it.
Bingo. Here you go, my friends.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too. But for a damn different reason.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under TROSKY, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves.
Cool.
And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump
Yeah,
in
you ain't
and not
climbing that.
climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'll be going.
Aye. Take care,
Okay, so we did some work. Unfortunately, that was not paying work. You still not doing anything? Jesus, Wojtek. All right, who else do we got? Anybody? You're just a hired hand. Hired hand. Okay. Oh boy.
At the mill?
The third toll. I better get moving.
Yeah, we're running out of time, boys and girls. Okay, we got to find. There's the cobbler. I'm not gonna be able to. Gotta find some more money. We gotta get inside somehow. It's kind of weird that it won't let me steal from anybody. I've tried sneaking up on people and robbing them, but I'm guessing just because there's quite literally 100 different people around.
This property belongs to someone else.
Okay, relax. Find the book. Yeah, we gotta find these people. They gotta be inside somewhere. You have anything else for me? Probably not, eh? Can't even talk to you. So we can't do the dice game yet. I don't have enough money.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I'm going to be allowed in here. I could try.
You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too. Don't even...
Sorry.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
You're not allowed in there.
Hey, let me out.
I'm sorry.
See, this is the thing. Like, it's going to be so hard to navigate where I can go and where I can't go. This is a bath maid. Apologize for earlier.
Scoundrel.
What do you have for...
How much do I have? I only have 5.
Never mind then. Farewell.
There's got to be something that'll give us money here.
Guard? Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's alms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
I ran into him when I was begging along the road, and he gave me a bit of food.
Nothing but a white lie.
I wanted to thank him.
Thomas helped folk a lot, it's true. But you won't be able to do that now. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
I heard that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard he won it from Kabat at dice.
That sounds like him all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with that thief Cabot too.
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
Should I deal with that?
No. I'll sort it out with him myself. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me.
Let's go.
I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to, well, folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the Maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
All right, interesting little side information about all that.
I'm sorry.
Is he actually up here? Oh, he's going way up. We're going way up to the top of the tower. I thought he'd be somewhere around here. This is so well done. My God. It's just sick. Oh, I hear him complaining up top. I don't know what this is going to do. Like, if he's seriously bedridden, what the heck is... What are we going to get from him that's going to help in this situation? Guess we'll find out. We're going right to the top of the belfries, baby. All right, Jarek, lift your head, walk with some pride. Let's get a move on. Come on. Have you not heard the bells? Oh, God.
The 4th bell.
Yeah, time is certainly running out.
No, please. Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray,
Everyone to me.
go somewhere else.
You there.
The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
I mean, I think we kind of know what happened to him, but we can get a recap.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. He was completely out of it. And little wonder, the way he was hacked up. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his wounds have healed, but now he has a fever. He's been bedridden for 3 days.
I'm sorry.
Watch out on the right. Yannick.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Burgov. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while, but it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I mean, we could try.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
We know how to do
If I
alchemy.
knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscripts, whether he's treating people
If we can see that, we can do it.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Oh gosh, okay.
Careful.
Find out the medicine. Where do we go from here? Find Cabot's rosary. Find the medicine. So we got to go to the opposite side. How the heck? This is going to be one hell of a mission. I can feel it. We got to break into places that we're not usually allowed. Is there anything here that can help me that doesn't require a hard lockpick? Nope. Trespassing. Yep, I'm out. I'm out. Yep. You're right. I know. I'm out. Nope. I'm out. No, I'm
It's off limits to you.
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. See ya. Nope. Okay, so we got to get into this building. I don't know how we're going to do that.
Stuff your face quick and get back to work.
If you scrub you're after.
We got to get past this guy.
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can see if I've got anything to eat on me.
Hey, I need some decent grub, not some mouldy bread.
You might be surprised.
Don't have anything yet.
Oh, I must have got mixed up.
I can find something for you.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm quite hungry myself.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow. I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet the cook, send her here.
Okay, so we know who the cook is. We also know where the bathhouse is. This is stealing, though, and I don't necessarily want to steal. Can I have a chat with you?
What do you need?
I'd like to use...
Certainly.
I don't really have money.
What do you have?
Now, here's the thing. I could try and buy something for the good sir. I could try. I don't know if this will work. This seems kind of risky.
Do you accept?
Well, if
You cheap.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
All right, we got a chicken. We got a cooked chicken.
Excuse me.
Still hungry, are you?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Oh. Nobody saw that. He did not see me. We need like a weapon or something, man. Oh, this is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. Lockpick hard. I don't know if I can do medium. I don't think I can do medium yet. I'm close, but I don't think I've been able to train as much as I would like. Hard. Okay, go to the other side. This is so sick. Like it's built right onto the rock face.
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
Oh, jeez. It's not going to help Book of Verses. What the floating? We're gonna have to come back here once we're able to lockpick some stuff. I've been training my lockpicking, and like I said, we're really close to being able to use mediums like very easily. We haven't got there quite yet. I'm gonna be going in the right direction. This is definitely the path we need to take.
You?
Catherine!
What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise he'll die and my friend will be executed.
Thomas? I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is beyond help. That poor sister of his.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No. I'll tell you nothing.
Damn,
and
she's
now
tough.
Get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Now, what did you put in here? Because you were snooping around here, too. Hey, wait a minute. Holy jumpins'. What are we looking for exactly? I want to get my hands on some tools. Thomas is being cared for. Thomas is in a fever worse. We gotta find the book, right? We don't know exactly what we're trying to make just yet. It says it's like right here, no? I'm missing. Oh, right there. Book. All right, let's have a quick peek at this book. Mr. Chamberlain, Ulrich was here again, but this time he did not come to quarry. Feast and Saints. Made Catherine rummaging through my things. Yeah, she's definitely up to no good. We'll have to figure out that. Again, this time quite unpleasant. Something's going on with Chamberlain as well. Octava Saints. Okay, Scribe. Did that say? I got the ginger in the castle kitchen, although it was a struggle. Sigismund. Okay, what did it say? It said something. It updated. Get a hold of fever tonic. I have to get a tonic against. There was a recipe in the physician's book, and he mentioned it in their castle. Maybe it can be found somewhere in the castle. What the? Can I just make it? Is that a thing? Do I have a fever tonic? I don't think I do. Digestive potion. Here we go. You will need wine. Somebody whistling? Somebody's whistling, man. All right, we can do this. We can make him our own tonic. I have good authority on how to make this stuff. We just got to get back to the page. Okay, we need to prepare it. Okay, what do we need? You will need wine. Okay. Book is a little far in this one. It's kind of weird. 3 handfuls of fever flute. Okay. Add the fever flute and boil for 2 turns. So 3 handfuls.
Half the time is up.
Oh, jeez. So we need 3 handfuls of this. We need this. Somebody's whistling right outside here. They just opened the door. Boil for 2 turns. Grind the elderberry leaves and add them to the thing. I'm gonna turn around. He's gonna be standing right there. I know it. 2 handfuls of ginger and a handful of the elderberry. There's a guard right outside. Okay. Elderberry. Grind the elderberry and add it to the cauldron. Add the ginger finely. Okay, so we don't have to boil it anymore, which is good. We just got to add this. Okay, and now it's 2 handfuls of ginger. No more boiling. Please have worked. Please have worked. I have no idea how we're going to get out of here. Bingo, baby.
What if I was supposed to distill it?
He's right down here. I can see him. Oh my God. The only problem is we got nabbed for trespassing in the other building. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Is it this guy? Yeah, you keep staring upwards. Oh, I can't remember where to go. Not in here. Oh, no. Not in there. It was up here. Was it? Or did we go up top? I think it... Oh, it's through here. Through here and then up. Hello, cook. There we go. This is the staircase I was looking for. Man, this place you can get lost in, dude.
I was looking for you, Snoop! Give up.
The 7th bell.
I gotta just ignore this guy. I just gotta ignore this guy. Come on.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted.
I didn't have time to dilute it. I was scared.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
Let's go.
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Oh,
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
he's back. He
My
is
respects,
back.
Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to TROSKY, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me.
What's his
And
belt
I got
doing?
out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
I don't
We can all point the finger.
know if I wanted to
Your
respond
League
there,
of Lords,
but
on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Okay, so let's get some more information.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not.
I keep
be
hearing a
here
woman
charged
sneezing.
with battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Okay.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress
where's our
is
gear
in the
and
wilderness
horses?
amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth.
Good old
A
Istvan.
Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Well, that is very nice of
Gentlemen, follow
Sir Bergov. I don't know if I trust the Chamberlain. Like, I have a feeling the son...
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance?
Oh boy.
What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to TROSKY, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I'm pretty sure I've already gotten lost twice in this place. But yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say is I don't know if I believe or trust Chamberlain. Like, at the Samine wedding, he was acting strange. Then the groom, the Samine's son, was also acting very strange.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Oh, I just realized Mutt's back.
All too well, thanks.
I get a feeling that he is responsible for the attack from the bandits. I like that horse.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat.
Oh, I know
He was
Kabat.
supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Good riddance. Mutt, my boy! You're back!
Here, Mutt.
Alright, well, I accidentally, and by accidentally, I may have taken a handful of items from the castle. However, none of them are marked with stolen all of a sudden, so we may have gotten away with it with a couple of, I don't know, some lucky things, let's just say that. So what do we got here? This is all my equipment. This is what was in the equipment already. I am overweight. What do we got in here? We're gonna have to equip everything again, aren't we? Dang it, this is the worst part about this. All right, give me a few seconds here, folks, to re-equip everything. We need the coif. We need the helmet. Huh? Oh, male coif. Bell helmet. Okay, I think that was it. I think we had a hemmed hood on. We had... Oh my gosh, trying to remember everything we had on is actually so tragic. We wore that. We didn't wear the spectacles, but we wore the tin cross. Okay. What did we use? Guarded hose. Use that for sure. We need padded. There we go. So that's what we used there. Then I believe all we had on was, oh no, the legs. Then we had this. We need the gambeson on. So the gambeson, is it just this one? Is that all we were using? So far, that doesn't look inaccurate. We did have that on top as well. I believe I actually was wearing this, but I don't think it offers much in terms of, it's kind of nice. Merchant's coat. Belt, we definitely wore. That we definitely wore. Okay, I think that's all we had on this build. The next build, this is where things will get very interesting because we had that. That seems better, but it kind of looks really stupid. We're gonna wear it. We're gonna wear it. We're in that era of this game where things are gonna be pretty funny. Okay, what else were we wearing? We don't want to wear that. Servant's hood. Don't necessarily like that. That is nice. The hemmed hood. That's really nice. Okay, that's what we got on there. That's 13. Put the belt on here as well. The merchant's coat gives me to 16. But the quilted coat. That's what we were wearing before. Definitely that instead. Okay. We'll put on the wanderer's pouch as well. Okay, that's fine. We were wearing the gloves. We were wearing, I think we were wearing that. I think we can just wear the gartered hose for this one. I don't see any problem with that. We're up to 20. Okay. What are we wearing in terms of shoes? Anything? This is so ridiculous. We had that on. We'll put the dagger just for safekeeping. We'll put that on. We need to re-equip all this as well. Put that there. We'll have the enhanced piercing bolts. We have the dagger. We have the torch. I think that is what that looked like. I don't think we had anything else other than we'll go and put our marigold decoction on both of these. And then lastly, what do we have here? We had the military sword. We had the cut purse hood. I don't think we really had too much in the way of this because we want to be as conspicuous as possible. So we had that. We had the knight's belt. Don't think we had anything else. Wanderer's pouch. Those. We might as well throw in a couple of these just to help in case we get into some trouble. So we had that, we had the dagger, and we had the torch. I think we're good. I think we're back where we need to be. The problem is I accidentally took a lot of stuff. Oh no. I took so much stuff, dude. That still says stolen, so we got to be careful with that. What are we carrying that's like super heavy? This pepper? I don't think that's that heavy though. We don't have a lot of, are we hungry? No, we're well fed. Can I switch stuff to my horse? No, we got to go outside to do that. So let's go out here. Come here, Mutt. Wanna feed you, Mutt. There you go. Been away from us for a little bit, boy. It's good to see you.
You silly mutt.
Okay, so let's switch back into this. Can we move things to our horse now? It would appear like we might be able to. There we go. There we go. We're gonna have to sell some stuff. We might be able to sell some stuff here as well. What it's just the materials, isn't it? Like it's just all this thousands of things. Yeah, let's get rid of all this dried stuff because it's heavy. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna have to sell some stuff, ladies and gents. Can we sell the blacksmith now? Are you gonna be mad at us?
Early? What'll it be?
How long have you been serving in Trosky?
And what are you after, anyway?
Nothing. I'm a blacksmith like my father before me, so...
So, you thought you might find some work with me? Well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you are going to be loitering around me here, all you'll do is get on my nerves. So, best be on your way.
In that case, why don't we just go ahead and rip out everything we're not going to use and just try and sell it now. We got to get it out into the open. So let's grab this. Let's just grab literally everything. At this point, we're going to try and sell it all before we continue on our merry way. I mean, this is what I mean. We have so many dried materials. Like, it's absolutely insane what we have on us at the moment. Okay. So let's see.
How can I help you today,
Oh,
friend?
you're so nice now.
Show me your...
All right, what do we got? What does he have? He has 380, so we're definitely not going to be able to sell everything, which is perfectly okay. We kind of understand that we're not going to sell everything. Also, the only armor I have is this, so that's fine. We have all these sword guards, which I wouldn't mind keeping, but I might throw them in my storage for now, because I don't think we're going to need to hold on to them. We'll throw that in there as well. Anything you have, my friend? What do you got for us? Battle longsword, a broadsword. That could be fun to use. Okay. Glaives, daggers. They got some interesting... We don't have a collar yet. Do we get a collar? Male collar with badge. That could be kind of fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and add this to the wares. So what are we buying? 324. We pay 59. That's not horrible. I don't hate that. We actually have some good stuff. I mean, look, I understand that I did a lot of side missions before continuing with the main mission. That's just the way we roll. That's what we decided to do. That's what we're gonna stick to. So I'm not upset by it in any means. What the heck is this thing? A solid... Oh, but they said they're going to give me some stuff. So I don't want to... yeah, I don't want to...
Worried about the price.
Try and pay anything, get anything, and then have them be like, oh, here's a bunch of free stuff for you. So here we go. Get rid of that. Does that look... Does that really add anything? It adds a little bit... A tiny little bit. All right, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. All right, where else can we sell stuff? What do we got? Grindstone. Got a new quest to the left here. We need to sharpen our swords. Sorry, folks. There's a lot of things we got to do here. We just got to this new part. The quest was upstairs, but I want to see if Bathhouse Lady has anything for us.
What'll it be this?
I need
What'll it be?
I mean, I wouldn't mind the full service, but I'm not going to do that right now.
All right.
There we go. Get a nice little clean. All my stuff is nice and clean. Thank you, ma'am. Well, we can walk around the castle in this outfit to start.
You silly doggy.
All right, where is the people that we want to sell to? There's the cobbler. That's who we need to get to, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like the cobbler is the person that will sell things for the most. There's the cook. Hey, friend. Don't mind me, I'm just having a quick... Where did the quest giver go? There was a quest giver. Oh, he moved over there now? Where the heck is this scribe? It says he's upstairs. Hello.
Huh?
They're not breaking in there, that's for sure. Hello. He's still up high? Where is this man? There you are. That new
I
hat.
heard some interesting books from Prague
Oh,
have
hell
arrived
yeah.
at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
Jesus.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner, which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkov's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
I won't keep you any longer.
All right. So we got some information about where that book might be, which is obviously step 1. We're definitely not going to be giving him the book. I have no idea really what the miller has up his sleeve for it, but we can get it to him. We certainly will try. All right, well, we know where the cook is. She's down here somewhere.
Greetings.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libak to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me,
dang
as
it,
well
woman.
as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libak's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Listen, Bertha.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm not going to threaten her. I could use this one, but I think I'm going to say I'm a confidant.
I truly respect your honesty. I'm in the service of a nobleman myself, and I know what's expected of us in cases like these, whether it's Nickvard's illness or political machinations over the fate of our kingdom. Both carry equal weight when spoken about behind closed doors, I'd say. I stand by my principles in matters like that.
Lord Libac's troubles can hardly compare to what you're talking about. It's really quite a trifle in comparison.
So you'll tell me then?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Okay. So that's the second person we've heard that has had a quote-unquote bellyache.
Nickford didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us, and I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, so yeah, that wasn't entirely the most useful thing in the world. Okay, so what else do we got here? We need to find, like I said, we need to go down to the cobbler because I believe that'll be the most useful way of selling all of the clothing that we have. Mutt, what's going on, my friend? You just barking at the guards over here? You. Hey, Catherine. Are you not going to talk to me? Just like that after everything we've been through? Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the cobbler now. I'm way too overweight. We can always come back in and look for that at another time. Urgav Hajok of Kozel. You're a nice looking gentleman. Look at that. I want that outfit. I feel like I got some dirt on me. I don't know why. Real quick. There you go. Attaboy. Hey, Capon. Just doing some business. Come see you in a GFE. Gosh, this place looks so freaking cool, man. This is a place now that I would love to visit. I would love to go to Czechia and visit this old ruins.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, how much do you have? 259, and we're selling a boat. What? I can't even sell all this stuff to him? Where do I sell this equipment, man? Okay, well, you're gonna buy that.
I was glad to be of help to you. How can I help?
So it's not the cobbler, which I guess, to be fair, a cobbler really only deals with leather, right? Oh, man, we need to figure out where the heck we're gonna sell all this stuff, dude. I guess nobody in here, then. There quite literally is nobody else that I can really sell to. So I think we're just gonna have to toss this all back onto the old pony's back, unfortunately, as much as I don't want to. I'd say 26. Holy crap. Why is that one so good? I guess this is damaged. But to add that much? All right, well. And some Charlie's hats. Don't need any of this. Gambison. Don't care about the coats. They kind of just, they don't do a lot for me, if I'm being honest with you. They don't look nearly as cool. They add like a couple points of, they add a couple points of armor, I guess, so to speak. That's about it. Okay, we're gonna have to sell all this crap as well. How much more can she carry? She can carry quite a bit more, so we're gonna go to the apothecary at some point. We're gonna sell all this stuff. All right, let's go. That was unfortunate. I really wish I could have got some value, but I guess this place isn't entirely a vendor forward place. It's just a castle. Before we get our horse, I do want to try and find that quest.
Excellent. You made a fine purchase.
So it says it's upstairs somewhere over here. Where is it? Over here. You, Sub Chamberlain.
Greetings. What would you like?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet!
Demons!
I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at TROSKY.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Let's get to the heart of the matter. Just tell me what needs to be done.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
God.
Of course.
Oh.
I hate this guy.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well.
Ooh,
you
good
can move
call,
freely
Henry.
about the castle while completing this task. But don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Holy water.
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack
Water
you,
for
just run
Trosky
away.
devils.
But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. I'll be with you.
All right, Demons of Trosky. What a name for a mission. Holy jumpins. Okay, so Regina the maid and Hirsch the stable boy. Okay, so I want to do this quest before we leave because I don't know what this quest is going to eventually be like if we get locked out of it or something. So There's two people. We need to find the maid, which I don't know where she would be. You're not her. So let's go try and find said mage. We can talk to this guy as well about the demons. The quote-unquote demons.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
All right. Find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions. I don't think this is the maid either, right? That's the bathhouse owner. Where the heck are the maids? Talk to Bertha, find the devil, talk to Manetta. We're gonna have to explore this castle, baby. And now that we have permission to roam wherever the heck we want. Hey, Bertha, remember me? I have to talk to you about something else.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
It's definitely just going to be rats, but I'm going to hear them all out.
The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves.
What?
So you can't see their hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
If I have to remember
I'll
that,
take care of
oh
it.
my lord.
I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective
Moonlight.
when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
9 drops
Yeah.
every 3rd is bigger than the... Oh my gosh, this is wild. People are so superstitious in this time, and I love every second of it. So there's Chamberlain, there's Otto. Who the heck are these people that I need to talk to, man? Also just trying to get a bearing on this castle. Oh, I do not want to lockpick that in front of you. This is the scribes. Scribes in here. Where else do we go? This place is wild. There's no way I would get, like, I would get lost in this place. Okay, so these are all just bed chambers. We don't care about that necessarily. It's a really cool view from up here, though. Okay, so we're not in here. We need to figure out where these last 2 people are. I know where the guy that helps with the stables will definitely just be at the stables. That's obviously a given. This is private. We're trying to find the maid, and I don't even think I've seen her yet.
Yourself out.
It's just I don't like lounging about, sir.
You're the sister.
I get the feeling life's passing
Why would you
me
do
by,
that? That's just
and
rude.
that the Lord will be displeased at my idleness.
Even our Lord rested at the end of the week.
I observe the day of rest, but otherwise, I'm always on the go.
Oh, that's a bug.
I feel
That's
bad
not her voice. That is most certainly a bug. That is amazing. She just gained a whole new voice. Okay, so wasn't over there. What about over here? Let me in. Okay, so this is the area where we have to go to the fireplaces as well. Are you the maid? One of you the maid? Cook Mignetta. We need to talk to you, though.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Well, maybe it's just a stray dog or a cat. What would demons want here anyway?
The more I think about it, the more I think it really is demons. A dog can't make your soup go sour. And besides, sometimes you hear this strange whispering around here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle.
So everybody's saying under the crown.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right.
Imagine living
Where can I
at
find
this
the
time
fireplaces?
where
That's hard to
you would actually
describe.
believe this to be the
Anyway,
case.
there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better.
Yeah,
See
like
you soon, my friend.
imagine living in this time period where you literally believe this all to be true. Also, how the heck did you get here? Talk about demons. Yeah, I could only imagine you live in a giant castle.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I have no idea where these people are. If I'm being completely honest with you. Ooh, this might be a good place to rob if we ever need to. Get some equipment and stuff. What looks dead there? Rats! Rats! It's always the bloody rats! Okay, we're starting to get an understanding of the layout to all this. Demons.
This place?
Well,
is off limits.
Okay, chill. Holy crap, they scared the crap out of me. I'm leaving. I'm gone.
Are you deaf? Yield!
Alright, sorry.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's
I didn't know it was
property.
private.
You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
You just pay the 25. You know who I am.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought, bud.
apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. let's just forget about this.
Yeah, that's right. Move on, boys.
God be with you.
really, Catherine, why do you keep showing up all the time? It's kind of hard to know what certain places are trespassing and not, because it doesn't show until you open the door. But if there's a guard sitting right there, it literally is like, you're screwed. You're immediately pooched. I have no idea who to talk to. I'm actually kind of at a loss at the moment. He's just somebody I can train with. All right, let me have a quick peek at this. Okay, where in the world could that book be? Where could this nobleman be? Regina, the maid, said she would tell me that she knows about Nickfard. I'll find her and have a talk with her, but I just don't know. I have no idea where she is. I should talk to Hirsch, the stable boy. Okay, well, where's the stable boy? Were we not just at the stables? I will.
God be with you, neighbor.
Good day to you.
This place is a maze, man. I keep going the same damn way. But you're not the stable boy either. Housemaid. Trespassing. Is it even in this place? Like, is it somewhere completely far away? I am very, very confused. I think we're gonna have to give up on the miller's task here for the time being. We'll go deal with the rats. I know they're rats. I know they're bloody rats. I'm just gonna look for the stable boy here quickly. Hired hand. Hired hand. Saddler. Guard. It popped up when I was up here. Is that just because I walked back towards where the castle walls are? Hired hand. Are you a maid? Come here. Dang it.
Greetings.
Dang it. Chill, chill. Everybody chill. Everybody's so quick to jump. Oh, Holda?
Hail.
I don't know where I'm going, man. All right, we're gonna go deal with the rats. That's perfectly fine. We will ignore this for now. Banish the devils from the maiden side of the castle. Banish the devils from the crones. Find the devils according to the blacksmith's directions. Let's go do that one. It's straight up here towards where the father was located. Yeah, that quest for the miller, I'm kind of wondering if that quest is just completely broken at the moment because we decided not to go with the miller to the wedding. Remember, I chose the blacksmith, which was a decide who you're going to go with. The other quest kind of just ended, but the quest is still in the log. So I'm wondering if, like, it is still doable. It's just done a little differently now. Get our horse last. I think we're going to start next episode with the quest with Capon. I don't think there's any point in riding out across the countryside because the Bakov or whatever it's called is pretty far down the countryside. So it says it's down.
Do you want me to arrest you?
Oh,
Leave
chill.
that door be.
I don't see any rats here. These missions are confusing, yo. Okay, find Okay, the devils are said to be coming out of the fireplaces. Many devils are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west country courtyard with the arena. Okay. So we know about the fireplaces. Are we not in the right location for this? We have to do this at nighttime. I feel like I have to do this at nighttime. Do I really want to wait till nighttime, or do I want to start this mission with Cape on?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Banish the devils from the crone's side of the castle. So that's over here. It says it's here. So we're looking for fireplaces.
A little more here.
I just had a chill down my spine. What was that?
Is that all we got to do is sprinkle and then dose it? I think that's all we were supposed to do. So there's the first fireplace. We need 4 more.
A little more here.
Okay, there's 2.
Good to... I'm sorry.
You should be. See one up here. Here we go.
They won't be getting past this.
Where are you, fireplaces? There you go.
A little more here.
So we're missing 1. So if I were a fireplace, where would I be? So there's 1, there's 2. They would probably all be lined up, right? Like, I doubt there's a million different chimneys. Definitely not one on this floor. Okay, we already got the one in here. There shouldn't be another one back here. Nothing.
So you're doing that.
Nope. There's got to be a fire. Is this? No. It's just got to be downstairs somewhere, right? Already got this one.
Greetings to you.
A little more here.
Okay, so that dealt with that one. So that was the other ones. Okay, this is kind of funny. So we got to go do the other side of the castle now, and then we got to figure out where the heck the blacksmith's demons are coming from. I thought it would be coming from that bathroom, but all right. I'm gonna guess there's one down here somewhere.
Don't show yourself here again.
1. Go down to the cells later if we can't find one.
Don't show yourself here again.
I hope Henry knows this is...
Oh, it's just water.
Everybody's so on edge here. It's kind of crazy. You gonna let me in here?
That should do it.
I love how she was like, what the hell are you doing to the fireplace? It's like just casually sprinkling a little bit of water. It's not the end of the world. No, the maid.
Greetings.
I need to talk
What
to
do
you.
need?
No, she was sleeping.
Do you know where I can
Oh,
find
God.
Nick? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I
That's
need him
hilarious.
to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm
You okay?
sorry.
I was asking about Nickford.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
Is it? I guess we'll play along with her.
True enough. Nickford has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
Okay, so we're not getting much out of her. Is there a fireplace in your room, miss? Here we go.
Don't show yourself here again.
Okay, so we've talked to 2 of the 3 people needed for that quest as well. We just gotta find where this stable boy is. Oh my gosh, you scared the crap out of me, Otto. Don't ever do that again. Okay, so that's one more remaining. Will it actually be... Might be up top, actually. Feel like if they have a fireplace up here, that's crazy. No, they don't. You all right, Captain? And this is what I mean about the rain. It quite literally is raining inside these buildings, which the rain sounds are fantastic. The rain animations are a little... They're not the greatest. Can I talk to you, Father?
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed.
Why are you all bloodied?
I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
Whew. That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that. May the Lord...
Okay, so he didn't give us anything new. He just said, yeah, we're doing a good job. All right, we need to find one more fireplace. So if I'm a betting man, I gotta think it's likely down in the basement because I think we've already hit everything through here. Oh, what the hell is this place? Okay, no. We need to go further down. I'm starting to get a hang of all the different locations. We just gotta find that damn stable boy. I have no idea where he might be. Okay, how do we get back down to basements though? Somewhere this way. Already sprinkled that.
This place is off limits to you.
Chill.
Easy! I surrender!
Not this again.
You'll pay.
This is all.
Oh. I'm trying to find a fireplace, dog. Lead me to it. Okay, I don't see the last one in this area, which is kind of triggering me a little bit. Thought it would be downstairs, it's not. Okay, we've already hit this one. Cook. I feel like there should be one on this floor, but I just don't see one. Already hit this one. Already hit this. We have not. It's a double-sided. You sneaky, sneaky devils. Okay, is that everything? Did we do it? The only thing we got left is the blacksmith's directions, which I guess we can go over there again. I think it's just the, like, is it not just the bathhouse? Any devils are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west. I'll go check it out. I hope that should have... Okay, that's fine. I should talk to Hirsch, the stable boy, who met with... Okay, where the hell is Hirsch? Wait, I just noticed something. Could it be out here? Stable boy. We'll have to try and figure out where the stable boy might be.
Careful!
Hans Capon just roaming around. You love that. I love how he doesn't just stay in one spot while he's waiting for you. I just want to get through this last little mission here, and then we'll end this video and start it off strong in the next one. Wait, I just saw something.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or was he just messing with me?
Okay, so it's a very small area location that I had to press F on. That's a little annoying that it wasn't just the entire bathroom, but what's this about, boy?
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realized as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
I'm so sure of it, but we will go have a quick peek. This would be such a fun place to go thieving in once you have like the appropriate tools. I need to go continue practicing daily at the free oh my god, it's another shitter. I'm gonna beat this guy senseless. But yeah, once you have like the appropriate level of thievery, it'd be so fun to break in here and just see what kind of loot you can get. Where is this clown?
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumors are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
Yeah, sorry, I ain't falling for your stuff anymore. He's just gonna keep sending me. That guy, I said it, go back at the beginning of this video when we met this dude. I have not liked that dude since day one. He is just full of crap. He's rude.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Men?
I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly,
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
he got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
TROSKY Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
Wow.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward.
Woo-wee!
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble.
Free money?
Take care, Henry.
Wait, did he give me anything? Okay, so last thing I want to do in this video, now that we've cleared out this place of supposed demons, I want to go find this stable boy. Now, I'm trying to just look at like he could be out here. I have a feeling he's not as obvious as the other two folks. Like if he's a stable boy, he's not going to be inside this area. Like this is the castle walls. He'll be inside this area. Hired hand. I don't think I can go in any of these. Catherine's still just chilling. I would have thought for sure he would just be like right here. Hirsch. Where is Hirsch? Like this is the stables, right? Are you Hirsch? Oh my god, you were hiding.
Good afternoon.
This guy.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing. Hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libak, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nick Vard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
Oh, come on.
I understand, sure. Just tell me what you want, and let's not delay.
A sword.
That's it?
Sword? Hmm? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway. Once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nick Vard's task.
Don't know if I have a sword. I'm not giving him that sword.
I'll gladly.
Only spy, unless then
All right. You've gone mad.
I'm not gonna.
You want?
All right, I'll go get him one.
Listen, Hirsch.
Don't try any word deeds talk.
Yep.
I'll think of a.
We are just making him mad and mad and mad. We will go to the blacksmith and either buy a freaking longsword or quickly craft one. Good old Hirsch, hiding from me to begin with. And then here we are, trying to get some information out of him. And he's like, I want a sword. All right, at least we found him. I knew he had to be down near the stables. All right, blacksmith Oshina.
What will it be?
Do you have a long sword for me? You do. It's 5 freaking... Oh my god. Do I just buy it? We have so much money, but could I not just...
What can you do?
Do I have items to make it? I don't even know. I don't. Dang it. Where the heck did you go? You just teleported on me. All right.
What do you have?
Give me that common longsword, please.
I'd like to discuss the...
Well, Hi. I was glad to be of...
That's better than 5,000 that he was asking for. Here's your damn sword.
About Nick Vard.
Got that sword.
You wanted a...
That's perfect.
Now go, don't stab in yourself.
I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nick Vard, then?
Nick Vard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Berghoff. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nick Vard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nick Vard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
Okay, so... Where in the world could it be? Where could this nobleman be? We have no idea where he is. He could literally be anywhere inside the castle keep.
Oh, why?
Excuse me?
Okay, what else does it say? So I talked to Hirsch Stable and helped him with his task. In return, he told me Nick Vard had given him an assignment to find something the nobleman lost beyond the castle wall. The only trouble is he never found out what he was meant to be looking for. Was supposed to tell me what she knows about Nick Vard in exchange for reading her letter. The nobleman, we read through the love letter. Unfortunately, it sounds like things didn't go exactly as planned. He says the book disappeared into the void. Had an accident involving the privies near the combat area at Trosky's. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, so where's the combat area? It's over here, right? Let's go see if we can find out where this dude is. It might...
You have a time mark. I was wondering.
So he's got to be in here somewhere. What a lovely evening we got. Is this him here? Yeah, chill. Weak digestive potion. We give this to Mutt to track? Is that a thing? Bandage. Wonder if he can track this.
Here, Mutt. Search.
No, he doesn't know anything. Dang it, I could have just stolen the longsword from right there. You gotta be kidding me. The heck is this dude?
What can I do? It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Cook. Need to find this gentleman. Where is he?
About that lost...
Please tell me you...
Not yet. But I searched for Nickvard, and I have some clues.
Tell me what you've learnt, then.
It looks like Nickvard brewed some sort of potion from the book. He told Regina it would restore his youth, but the potion didn't sit well with him. He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digestive potion for him, but it didn't work. When he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle walls. He lost something there, and then he vanished without a trace.
Did he
What do you think about it?
You said that Nickvard had a habit of carrying books everywhere with him. If that was the case with the alchemy one, it's possible it fell down the latrine while he was shitting by the training ground. And now it's lying somewhere on the cliffs beyond Trosky.
That actually sounds quite likely to me. Let's pray he didn't use it to wipe himself. Go there and look. Perhaps you'll find the book, and Nickvard too.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he was, like, in danger from the people. It sounded like he had a stomach ache. Yeah, like, the only thing that makes sense is that, like, he fell. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Otherwise, I am actually at a loss of where this noble guy could be. We've looked every single part of this castle, and quite literally, nobody's been there. So we're gonna go out and around and just see if... I mean, he could have fallen off the... I have no idea. I have no idea. It's just... It was one of the options. It was the only option that made sense to me. So let's have a quick look. Is it out here? I'm assuming I'm allowed to leave. This doesn't seem wrong. Might be inside the wall. I just want to get through this quest so when we come back, we can journey with Lord Capon for the first time in a very long time. Oh boy. Oh
You must be
boy.
Nigvard, eh? Poor wretch.
Ooh, you got some nice stuff. I'll take all this, thank you. I don't see his book anywhere though. There it is.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Yeah, this ain't the first time that we've done a mission where it required us to quite literally dig around in dung. So I can understand his frustration. He definitely does not want to do that much longer. Are these even worth? Doesn't seem like these are that great of gear. The pointed shoes are kind of nice. It's a nice touch, but... All right, so that should bring us down to the Miller, way the heck down there. So we'll head back down there as well. I think that's going to wrap up this video, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to go have a quick chat and get our horse, but then we are going to be nice and ready to go for when we come back. We're going to venture out into the countryside, go to Nabakov or whatever it's called with Lord Capon. First time in a very long time that we've been able to venture with our Lord in hand. So let's have a quick chat with Cabot and then we'll wrap this video up.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. See you later, my friend.
I mean, he is better in every single way. But at the same time, it's not Pebbles. And I'm one of those gamers where you look at your starting horse and you just think something very special. I don't need anything faster. Are people really concerned with the speed of the horses in this game?
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme.
Oh?
We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
Baby.
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway. But I'll say you took herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice is deliberately low, just in case he accepts. So forget about that and make it worth my while, because you'll get a tidy sum for a horse like that.
I didn't expect you to be so savvy. But you're not wrong. I'll give you double my first offer. I reckon that's fair.
Me too.
Right, now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Take care, sir.
All right, how much did you just give me? That's what I really want to know. I want to know how much you just gave to me. All right, cool. So let's just quickly check this out. We might just end up selling this stuff because I don't think it's actually going to be... Is it better than what we got? Extends the horse's carry capacity only modestly, but it has an effect on the speed. It doesn't really look like it's a whole heck of a lot better. It will lose some of my carry capacity, so it's actually not better. We'll send that back. Is it time to don this once again? We'll have to think in just a sec. Where's the rest of it? What else do we get? Helps with balance, slightly improved carry capacity. It makes the horse more courageous. However, it limits its speed and stamina. I think we got better stuff than all of that. Maybe I shouldn't have bought stuff. See, that's the problem with doing side missions is you get yourself into some pretty wealthy scenarios, so to speak. And then you don't need certain things. This is definitely better, though. Dang it. I just pressed the wrong button. Equip that. There we go. That can be sent back. We need to sell some stuff. My lord. But there we go. Pebbles looking fine in the daylight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We've made it to Castle Trosky as prisoners. We're leaving once again recognized as nobles. And we're going to go protect Capon as we go for a rendezvous negotiating type meeting. So I'm looking forward to that one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Until the next video, take care of yourself, and we'll catch you back here in the next one. Bye, guys.